Hi, my name is Tim Hayes, and this is my presentation on planning a technology integrated curricular unit. During this presentation, I will be discussing three ways that technology is used within this particular unit of study. District 300 has been fully one-to-one with Chromebooks since 2017. The entire U.S. History Department has also fully integrated technology into the curriculum for the last 5 school years. The three technologies that I have decided to focus on for this presentation are WebQuest, Canva, and Quizlet Live. However, during the Civil Rights unit, we also use Google applications such as Google Docs, Slides, Sheets, and Sites. We also use online discussion boards throughout the school through our school management system, Schoology, as well as our online textbook, TCI. Using all of these technologies, students are more engaged in learning and utilize different 21st century skills throughout the unit. The first technology tool used in this unit is a civil rights web quest. This is a district anchor activity that has students focus on key events of the civil rights era by incorporating 6 primary source images into the web quest. This web quest activity correlates with the Illinois state standards in social studies as well as the ISTE standards for students and technology. During this unit, during this activity, students can work alone or with a small collaborative grouping. Students have the freedom to work at their own pace as they focus on varying concepts within the civil rights movement. A student works through the web quest. As students work through the web quest, they will also focus on answering the essential question: how did civil rights activists advance the ideals of liberty, equality, and opportunities for African Americans? The next tool we will be using is a Web 2.0 tool, Canva. Students will be using Canva to create a timeline infographic of the most influential events and legislations during the civil rights era. Students, once again, will be focusing on the same essential questions and concepts, but will now also be looking at different congressional work and legislations of this era. Students are encouraged to work with cooperative groupings again. They will also have the freedom to choose any 5 events and legislations of the era that they believe are the most influential. Students are encouraged to use the online textbook TCI, which can be accessed through Schoology. Again, this all works through the Illinois standards and the ISTE standards. The final technology that will be integrated into the unit is Quizlet Live. Students have become familiar with developing flashcards on Quizlets in previous units, but will now be in separate groups or will be separated into groups of mixed abilities to collaborate with during the game. Students can participate in an online game as an entire class. The game will be about the widening struggle of civil rights and will focus on the other groups of people fighting for equality, such as women, Native Americans, migrant farmers, Asian Americans, and the LGBTQ community. Students will have an interactive notebook using Google Docs and TCI 2 days before the game. The day before the game, students will participate in a student led discussion on the fight for equality and justice among these marginalized groups. Since moving fully one-to-one, I have noticed the benefit that students have gained from technology integrated curricular units. Students' engagement has been raised. So has the critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, and communication skills. All of these skills are 21st century skills, which are also promoted by constructionism. In fact, CUSD 300's new curriculum has really begun to shift towards constructivism's theory for the students as well as the teachers. The theory states learners construct knowledge rather than just passively taking in information. Basically, constructionism is a student centered paradigm of education where the teacher becomes more of a facilitator to the students' varying needs. This has truly helped students take ownership of their own learning, especially in my classroom. Thank you. Have a good day.